Hey guys, this is Kristen with the Hiss'n Kitten Waxing Center. I'm gonna go over what should you wear to your job at a salon. So before I jump in, if any of y'all have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to comment down below, like, subscribe. Also, if you are on Facebook and you are either a licensed professional or currently in SE or cosmetology school and you like joining groups and communities, then feel free to join Wax Club. It is for professionals only, but it's a really nice group of people. So if you are interested and you would like to, feel free to join Wax Club. Now, what should you wear as either like an esthetician or a cosmetologist? That is a really good question. And my wardrobe has changed a lot. So back when I used to work at European Wax Center, we had to wear the same uniform. It was like these red scrubs. They were pretty boxy and not stretchy at all. I did not like them, but I didn't have a choice because I am working for them. So depending on where you're working, that can change. Like some places they just want you to wear all black. Other places want you to wear scrubs. It kind of varies. So you can be a lot more limited when you're working for somebody else. Now, if you go out on your own, which I did, I opened my own wax center. I still stuck with scrubs for quite a while. So now I changed my scrubs. I ditched the red ones, but and I went through a couple, like Grey's Anatomy was a brand that I liked a lot all through aesthetic school and even in the beginning of when I owned my salon. But then I found this brand, which is Elle. Elle, like the magazine. These are amazing. They are super stretchy. They are a little more fitted. So like they come in a little bit right here. So it's just not so boxy. It gives you somewhat of a figure. They have a couple of pockets. They don't show sweat, which is amazing. Because if you're like me, you definitely sweat when you're waxing. But I really, really like this brand. I have that one in blue and then black, just because that was like the colors of my salon were blues. So I've really, really liked this one. This is also like it has like a little bit of like stripes. I don't know if you can see that or not, but those are good. And then their pants are also amazing. They have a really stretchy elastic waist. They have multiple pockets. They are long. These are awesome. So scrubs are really good, especially as a waxer, because they are going to get dirty. You're going to get baby powder on you. You're going to drip wax on you. They're easy to clean. You don't have to think about anything. You just grab them, throw them on, and go to work, which is something that I really liked. Just not having to worry about like, what am I gonna wear? So those are great. Love, love scrubs. And I still wear scrubs, just not nearly as much as I used to. Now, if you don't wanna wear scrubs, another option you could go with is like depending on what brand of wax you're using or like the field you're in, I always like wearing like aesthetic related shirts. I don't want something too tight. Well, it also kind of depends on my mood, but I kind of started gravitating towards that, like just something that like was related to my business. A lot of people will even come out like with their own shirts, which I never did. I just realized that's kind of strange. But I really liked wearing, so Mermaid Wax has a ton of different shirt options. And so because I use that in my salon, I started wearing a lot of those shirts. So like this one that I'm wearing, obviously you can tell this is a baby tee. So it's like more cropped. It still covers my belly, but it's not like a regular t-shirt. It's a little more fitted. And the gradient colors I always love. I pretty much live in baby tees. They have a couple, and these are just like my favorite. But they have others too. Like this one is fun, Wax Me Baby. That's like a back to school theme. Like they have a lot of themed shirts, which is cool. This one I wear every Wednesday. On Wednesdays we wax. This is like inspired from Mean Girls. On Wednesdays we wear pink. So I like that. And I also like how they use like the burn book kind of like style for the logo. Super cute. Another baby tee, which is another one of my favorites, the Mermaids Gone Wild. Really adorable. So for spring break, that's perfect. I mean, they just have a ton, and you don't have to think about it. This is another thing. It kind of reminds me of scrubs, where just like you can grab one and it's gonna work and it's like on point with what you're doing. So if the company you're using, here's a good one for for 4th of July. But if the company, like the wax that you're using, or if you're a hairstylist, the products that you're using, if they have any shirts, anything like that, that's another really good option where like you don't have to think about it. It's not like you put together an outfit. You can grab, you know, pair of jeans, pair of pants, and then a t-shirt and you're good to go. So that's another good option. Any questions, let me know. I think that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.